Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing, like, and the shares. Appreciate it. And if you need a personal assistance or anything, you want to reach out to me, you can send an email. The email below. Um, Going straight to the points. First of all, happy Halloween, guys. In there. But going to the point is about the energies here. Here is that we see this picture of this man. It's a Scorpio representations of the authority in there, and that internal supporting of the divine and aside it tries to help you to understand things. Um, the feminine intuition is about the why, the masculine is about the how. You're gonna be seeing it, this energy overnight. You probably overnight you had a lot of visions, so a lot of things that comes in together because everything was piled up. You maybe wake up early in the morning in there. The energy at 6 o'clock is gonna be if you follow it, the report from yesterday, it mentions about at the end what it's all about for. But all its trigger of what we are going to be doing at of this new moons month by month, pretty much. If you follow the report about the new moon, it's actually is going to be giving us the guidelines. What is the guidelines right now? It is you to gathering these informations and energies that are going to be able to helping you to overcome this internal wars within you, so you can be able to go in your journey of life without the need for the wars, which is following the energies from yesterday. But you need to hear what? You need to hear and need to look uh, in your shadow, but also you have to understand getting into your higher self. So with this interesting energies coming out because the moon, it's coming out from Libra, it's going to be entering into a Scorpio. The day is going to be highly interesting. Particularly, we're talking about later on in the afternoon. The energy shifts in there is going to be about, okay, I'm ready. I got my basically, if you ever watched movies in there, or if you are feel like you're in the road and you have to face roughing things, you want to be prepared for it. And that is what this preparation is about. And I'm going to be showing you this preparation. Hopefully that is going to help you and a some of you of this little bit interesting moments. All right, here's the chart. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. You see that Uranus and Neptune, they are pointing out towards the ascendant and the moon. While the moon is dealing with this fiery Mars and Pluto in there, it is about like preparations of going into the shadow. This is a very interesting period because we have a lot of shifts. We're about feeling the shifts of Mars going into Leo. We're feeling the shift of Pluto is going into Aquarius. Okay, and right now we are having the moon that it's preparing to shift into Scorpio. So with all those kind of like shifts in there, it's kind of like you have to adjust. You feel the energies, but Pluto is going slow. It doesn't going fast. Mars is a little bit impatient of all those changes, and right now the moon, your intuition is figuring the parts of how to do this, how to achieve all these shifts. And that is going to come with the divine assistance. Divine assistance from Uranus and Neptune, basically the material possessions of Taurus, of where that goes on with the work within a subconscious level within yourself. So this both spirituality to achieve into the material world is leading to a what? To unifications. You have to be able to unify things. If you're separating things, then the things is going to be a separate, and that separation leads to what? To internal wars. You separate your higher self from what you are, then you're in a fight within yourself in there. At the same time, this energies is gonna come out, and they are gonna be asking you for resolutions. So with this energy at 6 o'clock in the morning, later on that energy at 7 is going to be with the divine energies, with the ascendant, the sun, with the north node. Yeah, that's what you want to go. You're going to go want to go to something new. You to renew yourself. You to work on within yourself. You may be tired, exhausted, and so forth and so forth with this. And currently that you feel like all those energies, particularly right now that the midheaven, it's going to be at Leo squaring Mercury and squaring Uranus, you feel like you don't even want to talk about this anymore. You kind of like fed up. You kind of like went over your head. Also, the same time as Venus is opposing Jupiter and squaring Saturn, that is a kind of like adding to this heavy energies. But the divine is giving you the power. You getting this jolt, you getting this boost is like no problem. The road towards the paradise is full with thorns. Here is how to do it. Here is the guidance how to go through it. Don't go too much through the thorns, but figure that out through the thorns what you need to do, because the thorns is yours. And this is a kind of like a secret that some of the people don't get it in there. And by listening to those divine energies, both towards the moon and the sun, this is a two main things: intuition and authority working within yourself creates a guidance. Okay, you need to understand that one of they're working together, they create the guidance. So with that guidance being set, later on, we're talking about 8 o'clock in the morning, you see the ascendant at Pisces is pointing out how to fix these situations. You're not going to be seeing it tomorrow. You're going to see this energies day after tomorrow. That's going to be rising up with that positions for. But the divine, it's giving you with all kind of like of shape and forms, whatever you need, guidelines. Okay, there is a guidelines from pretty much everywhere. We are talking about the inner work. It is about to point with authority towards the north node, the place you want to go in life. In there, you need to be understand this is a self-creation. This is areas you need to understand to be a self-creating in there, not like depending on others. And this is the general path of areas, and they have a hard time of self-creating because this is the baby. Okay, the baby needs to be taken care of in there, but the baby also understands it, what he needs to do in order to grow up and be with this. So with this interesting energies that it's coming there, the true Lilith is with Saturn. Saturn, it's pointing out to the truths that it comes in. It's giving you the true guidance. Venus is very well with the true Lilith in there, and she's good with Chiron. So much divine energies are coming. They're helpful as long as you are what? Able to separate this ego control in there with what the guidance is coming for its own self to you. Next hour, that is gonna be at 9 o'clock, communications, personal talk, how you talk to yourself. What are you telling to yourself? You tell the negative side towards yourself, the negative things you're going to see. Currently also as the moon, it's squaring Mars and squaring Pluto. That is going to be one of this, like, oh, well, this relationship, that relationship, these situations, those are unhealed wounds. The person has unhealed wounds, or it doesn't react, it doesn't act, and so forth. And with the midheaven being in that Virgo at this time, squaring Jupiter, it's adding into all this negative energy. But if you learn to be a positive, here's what happens. You learn to be a positive, you focus with and organize yourself, which is that's going to be this energy going in towards midheaven. We are talking about Mercury going into midheaven. Then from midheaven, you're going to find your courage, the courage of what you need to tell yourself. Then that energy here from Mars is going to be traveling to Neptune. You get the right visions, because right now you're understanding the how, and now from the how you're telling yourself, let's go do it. Let's do these transformations. Let's do this work with the universe, and let's do this inner work. As you see it, everything works. Okay, you had the guidance earlier today. All you have to do is to organize, to put in these organizations within your own self. This can be kind of like a very helpful time if you're at work, you're doing something like meeting, organizing, looking towards the future, creating new projects is a very good energy of like, okay, we saw what is not working. Let's see of what can be work. We saw the guidance, we see the energies, let's put it to the way, but let's also find out what do we need. And this is going to be tied up to the new moon energies, because the new moon is going to be collecting the energies of what we need and how to do it. So this is going to be, I'm going to show you at the end pretty much what's going to happen, because it's going to be interesting that the moon is going to be joining Mercury in a month, then it's going to be with the sun, then it's going to be joining with Pluto later on, and so forth. You're going to be seeing at how the moon actually is going to be getting its transitions, but all it's going to be tied up to this cycles of the moon, that it's meeting all the planets. All right, 10 o'clock in the morning, the midheaven is with the truth. It's still there. It is very much connecting. We're looking at here with the ascendant, and Venus is divine energies with Saturn. It is about the truth. Saturn said, be within the truth, and that's how you're going to deal it. Instead of being in the shadow, trying the gimmicks, you're trying certain things, you're trying certain situations that doesn't work. And then, guess what? Your shadow is not happy. You're working within your shadow, and then when the Mars finds the truth, and Pluto says, like, you haven't changed, guess what happens? Boom, your emotions are crushed down, because there was something false that you responded there. But if you direct it within you, you're finding your false self that was created from, and you operated from this false self because of the society, because of culture, because of so many things that were influenced within you. So now this kind of like a communications in there is going to come out, because those energies here at the previous hour of Mercury, it's going to begin to work later on. You're going to see it that later on. All right, 11 o'clock. This is the time when you're actually going to be asking to trust the divine, or you are basically going to be going through this firing mode. Okay, it could be also the firing mode is to leave it to the divine. Be mindful about work relationships in there during 11 o'clock, because Mars squaring midheaven in the 10th house, and Pluto squaring midheaven with the moon in the 10th house. It's talking about emotions at work that can be really blowing off. Okay, but your personal inner work, if you're following the divine energies, they are coming in from the ascendant towards Uranus, from Uranus towards the moon, and Neptune towards the moon. It's going to be telling you things. Okay, what those things could be. The world's not going to end if you're losing a job. The world's not going to end. The only thing it is are you going to be accepting that it is what it is, to maintain the balance within yourself. And that is what the divine wants you. It doesn't matter what, you to keep your balance within yourself. You to be a flexible of like this bouncing ball, okay? Somebody's pushing you down, you are getting up. Somebody tells you something, the life will smack you, you bumping up. This is what the effect of this ping pong has, okay? That bouncing ball that is just, you bounce back. And this is going to be that bounce back energy that's going to be telling it doesn't matter what is going on, you are going to bounce back. Trust us. Questions that you're going to trust. Big time problems with this. All right, 12 o'clock, that's the time with the sun in there within the authority. Same thing like yesterday, it's nothing much, pretty much change. You following your authorities, you following the divine, the energies that it's there. You listening to Saturn, you looking at the divine road, it's like, yeah, I'm going to this divine path. I'm going to what is been in there. Yeah, I'm in the shadow, but I'm looking at it. I understand I'm on the road to the paradise, but right now I'm into the city dump. I'm right now into the 6 feet under. I'm in the underground. I need to do something. I need to get up. I need to bounce back. And how you gonna bounce back? As I said, the sun and the moon, when they get together, this is how you create this guidance in there, because you put the why and the how coming together. All right, you're gonna be asking at this hour at 1 o'clock, really with the Mercury. Hopefully you practiced it previously of what you're gonna be telling yourself. Now you really have to tell yourself. The situations is gonna be pushing in about this. The inner work is gonna coming out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna stay positive on the course. I understand what the positions are. I need to change. I understanding all these flows. Let go and do it. You gotta find that courage in there. You don't find that courage, you're going against the flow of the universe, and then it's like nothing works. Nothing. Absolutely nothing works. And you're going to be seeing it that the universe says, don't go against me. All right? Okay. Next hour, 2 o'clock, that is going to be the ascendant. Is going to be at Aquarius in there. But the midheaven is going to be with Venus. Talking about those energies before. She's been looking at into that energies before of going towards the North Node. She is currently right now looking to that ascendant. We're talking about this energies right in here. And the ascendant says that the new energy is coming, the new life is coming. You have to build it. You can't just go entering a new life if you don't do something about it. And those positions of expressions critically right now, because Saturn squaring Venus, it's talking about limiting yourself, your emotions, and expressions of love, while Jupiter in Gemini creates the dualities. This love is going to be grow. And it's going to be a test of your faith, your personal faith within yourself. For it's not easy in there, but it's gonna be helpful. All right, next hour, 3 p.m. That is gonna be the ascendant, pretty much with Saturn for. It's gonna be intensified more the energies with Venus in there. Midheaven is gonna be at Sag, but that is gonna be when you find your courage. That is gonna come out from Mars and Uranus. We are going to be seeing it when the Venus is going to come in there. You're going to see a totally different effects. This is going to be like we are fighters. We know how to do it. All we have to do is let's grab each other for hands. Don't let it go. Let's go do this. You're going to see this energy. It's going to come out pretty much in about a week and a half from now. This energy is going to be passing through us in there too. And this positive divine energy from Uranus and Mars, we are talking about the certain changes. Okay, when right now it's the changes when you are within the shadow of a doubt with everything that goes on in there. Everything is going to lead when you fix the shadow size, and Venus is going to be moving forward as the moon. It's going to be transiting into this full moon period. That is going to be where this push is going to come. It's going to come out and it's going to be like, okay, we are the warriors. We can do this. Let's go get it done. That's going to be preset as Venus is going to be going into Capricorn, really to create this positive energies as you're going to be able to see kind of like Venus is going into Capricorn, and those energies from the first degrees of Leo towards Venus. It's going to be kind of like these divine energies. They're going to be coming in. It's going to be a very interesting period of wisdom and so forth. All right, next hour, 4 p.m., the midheaven is going to be at Capricorn. That's going to be squaring the knots, but in the main thing, he's going to be learning and working with Saturn. Okay. Saturn, as I said before, that is a thought. He's the wise guy. He represents thought, Egyptian mythology in there. in a way, he is also a Metatron, and there the wisdom that it comes and teaches anything and everything there. So Saturn right now is being retrograde at Pisces is about this subconscious patterns. Subconsciously, you know what you need to do. Subconsciously, you get in it and there, but subconsciously, you need to accept what these new learnings are coming to you. So with this positions as the ascendant, it's very close to Chiron. We are seeing it those ascendant and Mercury energies are what you're telling yourself as that the divine it's coming and telling you, hey, this is the path through healing. Perfect situations. At 5 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Uranus. The universe is trying to fix everything for you, but you need to put some also time, energy, and effort. It can't just be like, I'm going to be waiting on the universe and let the universe does everything for me because I feel like it. And the universe, it's like, okay, I'm bringing it and the delivery for you, but you don't want to go grab the delivery because you want me to deliver it right there in your room. It's not going to happen. This is a kind of like a energy that you're gonna feel for, but currently the revisions of Uranus as he's a retrograde, it is about like, I did the delivery. What did you do with it? Okay, I did something. Okay, take a look what happened when Uranus was the direct. We're talking about a few months back, 6 months back. He gave you something. Okay, and he is like, what did you do with it? Because the universe wants to be hold you accountable. It's like, okay, we're giving you things. What did you do with it? It's the same thing. Are you holding accountable the peoples that you did something, get something for it? You want to know. You want to get the feedbacks in there. So when Uranus is going to be asking you what is this all about, you don't want to talk. Thinking about it more like about like the divine energies in there. Like the gods told Adam and Eve, don't just go to that tree of knowledge. And they did the things and they did the sin, and now God is asking why you're hiding. And they don't want to talk. Hear what they want to talk. They did something in the shadow. And that because Mercury is in Scorpio, that shadow side, it's coming out. And I don't want to talk to God. I don't want to be accountable in there. Can you be accountable towards your own self? Okay. So be mindful about those energies. They're going to be asking over and over until kind of like resonate with this and you be accountable towards your own self. All right. Next hour, 6 p.m., the ascendant is going to be close to Jupiter. That's going to be squaring Saturn in there. Wow, the midheaven, it's at Aquarius, of course. The Aquarius is like, I don't like this shadow incorporeity. Oh, I don't like this shadow crap. This shadow craps did nothing but damages to the humanity. You did the damage to the mother nature. You did the damage to a lot of things. We need to take a new road. And the authority is like, I don't like this new road, Mr. Aquarius. And I don't want this in there. And it's like, no, you got to do it. And this is going to be kind of like the conflicts of those things that is going to come out in there. The rebellion is coming, and when Pluto is stepping up in Aquarius, which is it's coming. Okay, Pluto is about 15 degrees of 15 minutes from walking into Aquarius. Some of the people are gonna feel like there is no time. You're gonna be for those who worked in the past few years with those Aquarius energies. Now you're gonna feel like you're pressing, you're pressed, you're pushed. You knew something have to do. You got a lead up the front, and those energies they're gonna be asking about that for you. And you're gonna feel like, man, I'm running out of time. Some of you is gonna be running out of time, and you feel that change, that process. All right. Next hour, we're talking about the midheaven. Still going to be at Aquarius in there. That is going to be about these energies with Jupiter, proper growth, proper energies. The moon just crossing into Scorpio already for And Pluto is in these divine energies with the ascendant and Mercury, transformations that it's going to come for the new future. I need to understand the new future is self-created. Okay, it's not like it's a self-made. It's not about what other people want to make you. It's not what the situation. It is about you to self-made in accordance with the universe that creates you with from within. So it can be an internal peace with the things that you came here. You to be in a peace with that soul within yourself. So with those energies of Pluto that it's going to come in, we are going to be experiencing, I believe, within a pretty much like 5 months from now, when a Jupiter is going to come out in there, we are going to have those particular energies. Those divine energies of Pluto and Jupiter, they are going to be really kick in. Okay? They really are going to kick in. All right. So in the next hour, the ascendant is going to be at Cancer, beautiful energies with the sun, with the moon, with all the water emotions. You okay within the emotions in there? And with that energies right there that we are having right now, the ascendant is a squaring the Liliths. The Liliths, they are both together. They are the 13 degrees of Libra in there, and that's kind of like a squaring. Those nodes can create some situations for, but you have Saturn there is in divine energies there. That is a one of your shadow and your truth are coming together for your all perfect benefit, and you put that energies, it's going together with Venus, is that the Venus is like, I have only that options, I have only that choice, I have to go and heal with this, to grow with this, to be with this, and to be my truth. Okay, because that happens where in the mid of Libra. And as we're talking about it, 9 o'clock later on, that energy is going to be pointing out again those emotions, beautiful, beautiful emotions is in there. A lot of expressions, a lot of healing, a lot of help with Neptune. As that energies up here, they are going to be piled up. And who's helping here? Mars is helping. If you look at it, Uranus is helping, Mercury is very involved with this, Pluto is helping, and everyone is just putting that perspective towards your subconscious visions from within you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. And if you have any questions, you guys can ask there for. Thank you. Thank you for the blessing, Lisa. And here is this 10 o'clock energy for certain things gonna begin to affect you. As we're talking about is the moon entering Scorpio, that is gonna be this shadowy periods because Mars right now it's rising on the horizon and he takes over. And without the energies in there, oh, I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't like this. This doesn't resonate with me, and those energies with Pluto and ascendant that is at Leo. Be mindful if you're Leo in there. This can create a lot of internal wars for it, and that is going to be the time when you actually take that Scorpio's energy and turn it to a totally negative experience in there. Some of you have to have that negative experience. Some of you have to look at it of that energies of why that is. It's got to have those family patterns of like, I am the boss. Okay, I am the boss. There is no boss in the family. If you put I in the family, there is no we. Okay, and that we part of a family, it's going to require to working together, which is across the pond, which is at what? At Capricorn. Okay, it's on the other side in there. So with those energies in there, Leo is thinking about itself, while Aquarius is totally opposite, thinking more about the others. I put myself towards the others. So you're gonna see those conflicts, they're gonna come out, but that is gonna be the inner work that needs to be done. And in the next hour at 11 o'clock, those energies right here, they're gonna be putting more intensity of this new moon at Scorpio that's gonna come, because in the morning you're gonna be waking up with that energies. Midheaven is the end of Aries, putting that gasoline into that fire. Okay, don't put more gasoline into fire already brewing. Okay, may want to filter certain situations and so forth. You're kind of like, oh, I want to put this, I want to crank it up. They're gonna feel this. These internal desires. It's like, I want to just. Why? Is it really necessary? And this is when that midheaven is gonna begin to work within you. All right. So a little bit more information before I finish it up here. Okay, the moon, when it goes and collects informations during the day, the ascendant and the midheaven, they're collecting informations needed for the moon. So I want to show you why right now these energies and how they're going to be operate and connecting with this new moon. Why is this so important for you? So this is gonna be the energies in a month from now. Okay, you see it in a month from now. We are gonna have the sun. We are gonna have the moon and Mercury coming in together, and this is gonna be when you're opposing this growth because you're failing to listen the wisdom, and that is about to overcome the stubbornness of Sag. Okay, a lot of this energy is not going to be good for this, but the moon is going to be collecting that informations again for in a month after that for we're talking about sorry, this is a day, there you go. In a month after that the moon is going to be with Pluto. Okay, that transformations of Aquarius is going to be take that leap, take that energies. As you see at Pluto, it is sextiling the North Node and Neptune, and it's trining the past experience with what you have. The transformations from the past to the future is going to begin to be for. But as Mars is still in Leo's, that are positions here, we are going to have some challenges. Okay, so if you see it in the next month, the moon, it's gonna be with Venus. Okay, we talk about those energies that are gonna comes out up here. A lot of transitions is gonna go with this, and even in a month from that, okay, they're all gonna be right here. That transitions period. So right now, throughout the days, pay attention of your parents. What are you collecting information? What kind of information comes with you? And then throughout the days and through these cycles of the moon in the next 6 months, pay attention of where your intuition is leading you to learn. Okay, because you're gonna be asking. This is a currently that is a March 1st energy. So from now until March, in there, as you see it, those energies here, they're gonna be asking you because they're gonna try and starting to transform. They're going to start into new cycles. Venus starts a new cycle. Mercury starts a new cycle. Neptune is going to be back and forth in there. The knots, they're going to be moving from Aries and Libra. They're going to be moving to Pisces and Virgo. That is going to be the subconscious stochastic comes in. We are going to be focused on the subconscious, the growth that is coming. And with those energies, so we are going it forward. We are going to be seeing this April's energies up here. Okay, as the moon is going to be with Uranus. So everything that it comes in, as you see it right now, it's pointing out to these directions up here, where the moon's going to be tomorrow. So this is a kind of like an energies to pay attention to kind of like there's little messages, little details in there within the hourly energies, because they're going to be leading you to something, because they're going to pile up little by little, they're going to be pile up of the things that is going to be helping you down into the future of building your own life. Okay. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, you may ask now. If not, let's share the love and the light, and I will see you the next time. Much love to you, and be loved, guys.